We are starting.
This isn't people also snack for, Ryan.
I'm not snacking.
Ryan needs his fucking cheese. It's in his life like a junkie needs their heroin.
That's not true.
I think it is true, Ryan. I think it is true.
What? I don't need the Cheez Its. I just enjoy them.
If you can't come back from Walmart without buying a family-sized box of Cheez Its, you might be a Cheez It head.
Are you calling me a Cheez It head? I mean, I've gone to Walmart without buying an entire box of Cheez Its.
You're like a Green Bay Packers fan, like a cheese head, but it's a Cheez It head, so you got just a big square. Ryan, did you know that recently, I think it was Pizza Hut had a Cheez It pizza?
Wait, really? Like a Cheez It?
It was shaped like a big old Cheez It.
Oh, it wasn't a pizza that had like Cheez Its on top of it as a topping.
It was crusted with Cheez Its.
That sounds good. But
it was basically like a Stromboli. I forgot to tell you about it because I was like, man, Ryan would fucking love that shit. Yeah, it is Pizza Hut.
Oh, Review Bra did a video on it.
I love me some Review Bra. He's such a character.
Yeah, the report of the week. Go look it up if you've never seen it.
But I think it's basically like a giant cheese stick with Cheez It dust on the outside.
It looks like it looks like a piece of fried mozzarella, but with
that's what I'm saying.
Cheez It.
It might be like more of a 4 cheese blend or something like that.
Oh man, these are huge though.
They're probably like 4 inches. You can see somebody with their hand in it in that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're not that big then. I would definitely try this stuffed Cheez It pizza. I mean, I do have a problem with them calling it a pizza because it's clearly a calzone.
Yeah, it's not. It's
not
definitely
a pizza.
not pizza.
Why is it called the stuffed Cheez It pizza?
And I think that's marinara that's with it. And it's like when you think of Cheez Its, you don't really think of like spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, I've never had that. I'd be willing to try.
So yeah, like because my sister sent. Jesus Christ. All right.
Oh, see you later, Jesus.
And we're back. Okay. Yeah, my sister sent me a picture when she got it, but it was just a box, and I was thinking that it was going to be a pizza with Cheez Its on top.
I think it would be good if you had like a Cheez It dust, like a Cheez It flavored crust. Like it was just a pizza, but the crust was cheese flavored. That would be much better.
That's skirting the line on like what qualifies as a Cheez It pizza, because at least this, granted, it's in construction. It's not really pizza, but at least it looks like a big old Cheez It, which is funny to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I see it and I'm like, yeah, that's all right.
That's a big cheese.
Good job. Good job, Yum Brands and Pizza Hut. You really made a weird thing. That reminds me, like, that's similar to what Burger King did with what were they, like Cheetos chicken fries or something? They did something with
KFC did the Cheeto chicken. They had like that Cheeto sauce that they put on the chicken. It was something. It wasn't bad, but it did not make the things look like taste like Cheez-Its. It was like industrial
Cheetos.
Orange too. Cheetos.
And there were like Cheetos on the sandwich, weren't there?
Yeah. No, there weren't Cheetos on the sandwich.
I swear
it was like a Cheeto extra. Like
I saw
sauce.
I saw Cheetos on the sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, I remember seeing one of our coworkers eating it, and
I ate one. I didn't even notice.
So fucking weird.
It was weird. But the sauce wasn't strong enough.
Needless to say, I did not partake in the Cheetos sandwich that day. I got a more standard meal.
Wasn't there like a thing called like Mac and Cheetos? Was that a fast food thing?
Oh, that's the Burger King thing.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like a fried mac and cheese stick.
Mac and Cheetos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they sell frozen ones, so you can get them at home, I think. Excellent.
Sounds terrible. Unless you have a deep fryer at home.
You know what's weird about Mac and Cheetos, though? That has nothing to do with Burger King. Like,
well,
Like, they didn't have mac and cheese
Well,
before.
I'm sure like
they didn't have Cheetos before.
yeah, but
so
I'm
it's
sure
just...
Fruit Loops milkshake has nothing to do with Burger King either. But it's just a thankless tie-in.
Yeah, but it's just like they added in mac and cheese to have this thing. Like, they didn't have mac and cheese before. It wasn't a variation on a Burger King item.
Yeah.
It's just like a completely different thing that's just presented to you at Burger King.
I wish I would have had the mac and Cheetos.
Me too.
I heard that they're not great, but I always did like a good fried mac and cheese. Typically would be would have been served in like a triangular form.
Yeah, and I hope these are real, but they have the flaming hot mac and Cheetos, which that's what I would be getting.
Yeah,
you like the flaming hot too, right?
Yeah, I'm something of a heat seeker, I guess you could say.
Yeah, well, there's fire in the back. It looks like these Cheetos are in hell. So
this stick is on fire.
It's clearly in the background, Jacob. It's not. They aren't on fire.
Do you like fish sticks, Ryan?
I love huge fish sticks.
Giant pulsating
fish sticks.
Fish sticks.
Yeah, well, why would they be pulsating though? They're just fish sticks.
Because they're alive. It's live fish.
Live fish
Have
sticks?
you ever seen those videos of like Japanese chefs who like will dress a whole like squid while it's still alive?
They'll dress it like in a party outfit, like with a little party hat. Is that what you're talking about? Like a little party dress?
Not surprised you went there at all.
No?
Nope.
Well, what
I saw it coming from a mile away.
Did you?
Maybe I used dress in the wrong word, but
you can predict what I'm gonna say at this point because you've had to listen to me so many times.
I just know your sense of humor, and when I said dress, I knew you were gonna make a joke about
clothing.
It being like a little girly.
Yeah, a little girly dress that it's wearing.
But I think dressed means like if you dress a fish or something, that's like when you like shave off the scales and everything. I think. I might be wrong. The other way that I've heard dressed,
I'll look it up,
is in Southern food. When you ask for something dressed, it means it has mayonnaise, tomato, and lettuce on it.
So mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato?
So if you say I want a turkey sandwich dressed, it'll be a turkey sandwich with mayo, tomato, and lettuce.
That's really interesting, but if you go somewhere else and you're like, I want this dressed, they take your fish and get rid of its scales? That's a very different cultural thing. Okay, what does it mean when a fish is dressed on People Also Ask? Alright, pan-dressed fish. In addition to being dressed, the fins, tail, head... Wait, that's not telling me what dressed is.
Yeah, it does. That you just read it.
Pan dressed?
Oh, well, it says in addition to
being dressed. Yeah, in addition to... It's not saying what dressed is.
Okay. Go to... click on fish dash cooks info there on the one that you just...
This?
No, the one you just...
Oh, fish dash cooks info.
That's where the quote came from.
Okay. Yeah.
Then you can see what...
Oh, there's a lot of information on cooking right here. Fish are aquatic animals that with very rare
We'll just go down to where pulled the quote from.
They live there. This is like the most obvious sentence I've ever read. Fish are aquatic animals that with very rare exceptions live their entire lives in the water.
Yeah.
They can live in fresh or salt water. It's like, I guess you do have to learn that at some point. But it's just, it seems so normal.
I mean, not every reader will know that a fish necessarily lives its whole life in the water.
True, but have you ever seen a fish walking on land?
Not walking. I've seen one on land.
True. I guess they're just always dead their entire lives then. Nah, but fish are in the water. We get... okay, wait.
Dressed. Right there.
Okay, dressed. Yeah, there we go. Pan-dressed fish and dressed fish. Cleaned and drawn. So a dressed fish is the fish has been cleaned in so much as all the entrails and the scales have been removed. Oh, so you were right. The head, tails, and fins are left on. There will also be a slit that was made through its belly to allow for the cleaning to happen. Ugh, the cleaning doesn't sound like a fun time. The cleaning's about to happen.
Yeah, like I've seen videos of a chef like dressing like a seafood, but it's still alive the whole fucking time, and it's just like writhing around on the chopping board while its fucking skin is being shorn off. Ryan,
that's disgusting.
Yeah, and people like eat it. People like suck down
while it's alive,
an octopus tentacle while it's squirming around.
Ugh.
You've never.
Oh, no, I know that people have eat like live octopus. Like they take this, they like skewer all of its tentacles and then they serve it to you, and you like rip its tentacles off and eat them while they're alive.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that.
But they'll like cut all the stuff fresh, and it's alive the whole time. They're like dressing it and like taking all the. Ew. And then cleaning it and everything.
Oh, that sucks. Man, so they can't even let the damn thing have a nice, easy death.
Like, oh, no. It's definitely suffering.
They torture
it's clearly suffering. Like, that's why it's... I mean, that's like the biggest part of what makes it disturbing to me. And then they're like, I just don't think I could eat anything that's alive, at all.
Yeah, that would be a little bit... strange. I don't know if like, I want to see it squirming around.
I know some people like can eat up bugs like no problem whether it's dead or alive. There's no fucking way. Like it would take a lot of money for me to eat a bug as it is.
You've never eaten a bug?
No. The fuck?
I've had crickets. Crickets are good. You never went to like Susie's and got like a hot dog with crickets on it?
I never had like, I mean, I've seen crickets before as like a novelty thing that you can buy that are like salted or whatever.
Yeah, or like sour cream and onion.
But why would I get that?
Just to try eating crickets and see what they basically just taste like peanuts.
I mean, maybe one day I would, but just like I'm not the type of person that like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking eat that thing just so I could say that I did.
Well, we're two different kinds of people.
I know. That's why one time you bit into a fucking unfertilized duck egg or
no, it's fertilized. It's fermented.
Oh, yeah.
Balut. Should we look up balut and show what that is?
It's a partially fertilized egg. And it's got a, like, partially grown embryo inside.
I almost don't want to type this in. Oh, God. It brings back so many memories.
I just don't understand.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's...
It's
pretty horrifying.
Yeah, just look up balut, B-A-L-U-T. I ate this one time because I didn't know what it was, and I did look it up beforehand to make sure... And I was like, that looks disgusting, but, if somebody else buys this right now, I'll eat it. And sure enough, 2 people were like, here's the money right now. We're going to videotape this and see what it's like. Yeah.
And it didn't take that much money. You just wanted to look like a hot shot, but everyone is absolutely repulsed.
No, yeah, I didn't want to look like a hot shot, dude. I actually secretly really, really wanted to try it. I just didn't know it was going to be that bad. Like, things don't make me throw up, and I was really struggling to not throw up.
I know.
Especially after that second bite.
It was painful to watch.
Like, I don't even think you're supposed to bite it. I think you're supposed to just put it in your mouth at once and then, like, chew it down. Like, I bit it in half. I think that's where the mistake came in. But I wasn't about to put that whole egg in my mouth. That's a lot of egg and a lot of fetus to just be in your mouth. You don't want a lot of fetus in you. In fact, don't ever get this. It's not worth it. Even if you're the kind of person who's like, I need to try everything. Which, that's kind of like how I am. But, like, it's not worth it for this one. Like, it's beyond a bad time.
My threshold for trying weird stuff would probably be pretty low when it comes to, like, eating something that, like, the whole creature itself is in my mouth. And I'm, like, sensing its whole body, like, exploding inside of my mouth. Like, that's too much for me.
It is. Okay, so... Oh, did you get it out of there?
That's how disgusting it is. It made me cough. I can't even... I need a sip of my Coca-Cola Classic real quick.
Nice. For those of you who don't know, Jacob just spit his Coca-Cola Classic all over his pants.
It didn't even go on my pants.
Dude, where is it? On the floor? You clean that up, Jacob.
It's like 3 drops.
Okay, fine. It was so funny.
Just your reaction. Because I burped and then you were just like, nuts.
Well, it was nice. So if you type in weird foods around the world on Google, and this will show you there's only one thing in front of balut, which is Milt, and I don't know what Milt is, but if it's
honey, get the kids in the fucking van. We're going downtown and we're getting our weekly Milt. Not even a horde of zombies can get between me and my Milt tonight.
Gary, make sure to bring back the best milk. What?
It is the seminal fluid of fish, mollusks, and certain other dwelling animals which reproduce by spraying this fluid, which contains the sperm onto row. That's not Ontario. That's
onto row.
Onto row. Sorry, onto row. Yeah.
Oh God! So, man, it's just a bunch of mixed fish semen.
Get the fucking kids in the car. We need our fish semen. Fuck!
I'm trying to get them in the car, but they're not going in there.
I can smell it going bad from here.
Well, it's gonna have to wait on it a few minutes. Jimmy has to go to the bathroom.
Tell him he can shit after the Milt.
Well, we all know he's gonna shit after the Milt. Who doesn't?
I don't know why my accent changed so drastically there, but...
I don't know either, but, you know, I do know that Milt sounds pretty disgusting. It's an Indonesian cuisine, Japanese cuisine, Korean cuisine,
Romanian Milt,
cuisine, and Russian cuisine.
Oh, God.
Russian cuisine.
Oh, I just pre-Milt my pants.
There's Milt all over my jeans. Not because I came, or because I'm a fish, but because another fish came on me. They just spray it into the air. They spray their fluids. They spray their fluids containing the sperm onto the. Yeah,
that's
it's
how
sprayed.
That's how fish reproduce for the most part.
Yeah, whenever you see a fish jumping out of the water, it's just spraying its sperm into the air.
They're just milting all over the place.
Yeah, they're just milting. That's not actually how that works. I think they're just jumping for joy.
They're just
saying hello.
That one's called stargazy pie.
It looks disturbing.
I'm probably pronouncing that wrong.
Stargazy or stargazy. It looks like stargazy. Like
it's a Cornish.
Stars all night and they're beautiful.
It's a Cornish dish made of baked pilchards, along with eggs and potatoes, covered with a pastry crust. Aren't these didn't you look up like disgusting foods? That doesn't.
I didn't look up disgust. I said weirdest foods.
Although then I don't know what pilchards are
around the world.
Maybe pilchards are really disgusting. I don't know what that is.
Okay, we're about to find out what a pilchard is. Pilchard.
Let me find out about the pilchard.
Pilchard, a small edible, commercially valuable marine fish of the herring family. Oh, so it's just a herring. It's a normal.
So it's a fish.
Oh, it's a sardine.
It's a fish pie. So it's like a pot pie with fucking sardines in it.
Ooh. I could definitely see where some people would like that. A lot of older people like sardines. I did try them. Have you ever tried sardines?
No.
They are not as bad as I thought.
Remember what I said about having the whole organism inside of my mouth? I just don't have very much interest in that.
I don't blame you.
I don't want to bite down and feel the whole dead corpse in my mouth.
Yeah, it's kind of disturbing.
You
mostly get that with fish though. I feel like that. Well, you get that kind of on Thanksgiving, the turkeys. It's a giant turkey.
Well, you don't.
Everything.
You're not sensing the thing's whole body in your mouth at once. Like if you were eating a bug or a tiny fish.
True, the tiny fish is that was the whole thing. It's that's eyes and all. Yeah. I don't think you eat the eyes.
Although I guess a shrimp is
their heads are cut off. When you get sardines in a can, the heads are cut off.
Yeah. Although some of them still have the heads.
Maybe,
it just depends what kind you get.
Oh, okay. The kind that I had did not have heads on it.
Some of them are already filleted.
That's probably what you want. I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you're the kind of person who wants to chomp down on a sardine skull.
But shrimp are like one type of thing that you eat that it's essentially the whole thing.
Oh yeah, and you know
it just
what?
doesn't
I
have
do
the
like
legs.
shrimp though. Shrimp is
Yeah,
pretty
everyone likes shrimp. But it's weird because you're just popping the whole thing in your mouth one by one, like eating just like a dozen of, one type of creature in one sitting. You know what I mean? Like when you eat chicken, you're eating like a small portion of a chicken.
Oh yeah, but this one you're eating like a family. Of
sardines.
You're
eating like a small school of shrimps.
True, like
you're eating them like popcorn.
Like one school built. Yeah, it's
popcorn shrimp.
Popcorn shrimp is good.
From Long John Silver's.
Dude, if you're going to Long John Silver's, and this is so weird, but I swear they have the best chicken strips. Like,
I don't know why anyone says that. It's so weird because all the oil tastes like fish, so then the chicken also tastes like
no, it
fish.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, the chicken,
tastes
fried chicken strips, like fried in the fish batter, is so good.
Well, yeah, it's in the same batter. It's it's like well, it's not panko. It's like more of a solid like.
It's like straight Bisquick.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's just like they just dip that thing and throw it in there.
I highly doubt that's what it is.
It looks like it would be that.
But you know what's closer to what would be made out of Bisquick? Hush puppies. Have you ever had them?
Yeah.
Have you ever had them puppies?
I have had them puppies, and from the Long John Silver.
It's weird how good they are because it's just fucking dough. It's just
basically a pancake.
It's a deep fried piece of dough that has like a light like pepper and salt seasoning.
You do realize like fried dough and like elephant ear, like fried dough is just dough poured into oil.
Except one is salty and one is sweet.
Yeah. So they're basically the same thing except one's salty and one's sweet. And Hush Puppies are amazing with the barbecue sauce at Long John Silver's too. That's some good barbecue sauce. Maybe it's the barbecue sauce that makes their chicken good to me. It's a surprising thing. You would not think a fish place would have the best chicken strips, but they're just so damn good.
I will never validate that, but yeah, I don't I think Long John Silver's like a dying franchise, but
I know.
If you've never had Long John Silver's before, why not go try it out? It's really not. I think Arthur Treacher's are still around too, but they're only they're even.
They're not as good.
And it's a smaller franchise, but yeah, try it out. It's definitely different, but I would never say that they have the best chicken strips. That's absurd.
I don't know if it's the best chicken strips out of everyone. It's just they're surprisingly good, and they would be if I wanted. I don't go to Long John Silver's very often, but every so often I'm I want Long John Silver's chicken, and there's almost never any of them around. So
yeah. Like I said, it's a dying franchise.
I know. I just wish they still had a Taco Bell Long John Silver's.
I know there's a Long John Silver's near where we are, but
Yeah, there's everything near where we are. We got White Castle. There's a Jack in the Box.
J and the B, as I like to call it.
Yeah, the J and the B, and I was very upset because I tried to go there the other day, and it was there. It's supposed to be open 24 hours, and I went really late at 1:00. And I drove all the way over to the Jack in the Box, and it was closed.
Oh, fuck.
It was just oh, man.
I thought they were, always open. I thought it was 20.
It was. It's supposed to be, but they were closed. So I was well, I guess...
Yeah, but that restaurant's pretty whack, so...
that specific one?
Yeah, and that's, the only one around here.
I've never been to another one, because there wasn't one where I used to live. There's only one here.
They had them out in the Southwest when I lived out there, but I definitely like Jack in the Box way more than Long John Silver's.
Yeah, the chicken nacho cheese,
grilled cheese sandwich.
No, the chicken nacho sandwich that you can get only at nighttime.
Oh yeah, that's the one with nacho cheese, and then they also have a burger that's made with a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah. Oh man, that chicken sandwich is like my favorite chicken sandwich.
It is good. Do you think that's something that might be, like part of your last meal if you were on death row?
I think that
Welcome to People to Search For, where we announce the podcast when we're already halfway done.
Yeah, we kind of forgot that there, didn't we?
Yeah.
I was just so engaged.
I know. I remembered a few minutes ago and was like, all right, I gotta remember that.
Yeah. Now, what you need to know is this whole food conversation came out of nowhere, and we were supposed to be talking about food on death row.
Wow. Way to give away all our secrets, Ryan.
Yeah, but it's crazy. That just shows the magic. How do you get all these food items?
It's called the magic of a segue, Ryan. Let's get on and go.
Fine, we'll get on and go.
Is Jack in the Box nacho chicken sandwich on your foods for if you were about to be put to rest?
If I was about to be put to rest and I could only have
involuntarily put to rest?
One involuntary. I don't think so. Really? It's pretty good. Maybe.
Because
how many things can I pick? How many things can go on this plate?
Good question, Ryan. Because you kind of have to take into account all the sides you can get, or even snacks or whatever. If you're a dessert person, you could load up on a bunch of desserts too. But I would probably have a bunch of like savory food. Like I would say you can pick as much things as you think you might be able to eat a few bites of each thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to waste it all on one thing.
I'm just saying for our hypothetical, I'll say you can think of as much as you want. But it can't be like 75 entrees because there's no way. Plus, nobody wants to hear all that.
True. I think that is. Should I do this with most? A lot of people pick fast food items for their last meals, and I could see why, because it's delicious. But I think if I had to pick from fast food items, that sandwich would be on there. It'd be that, and
wait, are you picking just from fast food?
Well, maybe for a few, but it would be that. I really think that it's hard to say if I would do the chicken strips from Long John Silver's. Like maybe those, but only if you get the barbecue sauce with them. It has to be the barbecue sauce from Long John Silver's. That's the only way it works. It's perfect. But maybe that, and I love Taco Bell, so I'd have to at least have like some kind of taco from Taco Bell. Maybe even just a regular. I'm gonna say like a nacho cheese or the spicy Doritos Locos taco, like one of those.
Classic.
It's just that gets rid of two things. It's like there would have to be some Cheez Its on the plate. So, but I probably wouldn't get the Cheez It pizza. But
fuck that.
Nah, beverage. I think probably I really like the orange Coke, the orange vanilla Coke. Probably that. And
no booze.
No booze.
Even if you're about to die.
Blunt, no booze. Just large marijuana cigarette. Bong and a Blintz. No, let's see.
But you can't have weed though. You can have alcohol, but you can't have weed.
Wait, really? By the time I'm on death row, it'll be legal.
But weed's not like food or drink.
It is if you mix it in with your food. Oh, wait, can you get like marijuana cookies?
Maybe if somebody sneaks them into you.
Yeah, those. You put those on the plate. And then
okay, so Ryan wants pot and fast food.
That's exclusively no.
And Cheez Its. Don't forget about that. Wow, you're off to.
Let's get a I gotta have a pizza, a good slice of pizza from Gus's
Sbarro?
Italian. No, from Gus's Italian Express.
I don't know what the fuck
It's this pizza place that's around where I used to live.
in New York?
No, it's actually in Ohio, and they have like
Ohio
some of the best.
sucks.
They have some of the best pizza I've ever had. And
My favorite.
I'm from New York, and I'm saying that pizza was definitely on par.
Yeah, but you're not from New York City.
No, but I've been to New York City, and the pizza there is delicious. I haven't had all of it, but I've had enough where I can say it's good, and I can compare it.
It's fine.
Yeah. New York style is my favorite style. I mean, what's your favorite style?
Detroit.
Yeah, the pan.
Yeah, just like with a doughier crust, preferably a square pizza.
And don't they have like a weird one that has like mustard on it, like as the sauce? Isn't
the fuck?
Isn't there like I'm gonna type in classic Detroit style pizza, because I think that there was one where they had like a weird way of doing it. Like it was a pan style pizza, but it had like mustard, or maybe it was like Thousand Island and like a Reuben pizza. There's something else that they were. I don't even know what to. Maybe that was like Connecticut style pizza.
I'm surprised you didn't do a goofy search like usual and like put in like mustard pizza.
Oh, okay. I'll do a
or
classic Detroit style
but some
pizza
way
mustard.
Yeah,
like that.
Exactly. That's what you would do.
Detroit style pizzeria. Oh, see, this is where I think I frigged up, because it's a Detroit style pizzeria in New York that puts mustard on its pies. That might be where I heard about it.
That's
pizza
disgusting.
without red sauce. Yeah, a New York restaurant that makes Detroit style pizza, lions, tigers, and squares, has ignited a food fight on social media over a pantry staple taking the place of a traditional tomato sauce. Yeah, so yeah, they're using that spicy brown, that spicy brown mustard as their sauce.
Awful.
But see, this is what it is though. It's basically a roast beef or corned beef sandwich, or a roast beef sandwich. We put a little bit of corned beef and a drop of sauerkraut for flavor. So they put sauerkraut, corned beef, and mustard, and then they bake the pizza. So it's probably pretty good.
I've never even had a Reuben because I fucking hate sauerkraut.
A Reuben has the Thousand Island dressing on it. This is just corned beef and mustard, which is one of the best combinations. I would have a corned beef sandwich, like 100% corned beef with spicy brown mustard from like any Jewish deli. That's like a really nice Jewish deli in New York.
And your last meal?
Oh yeah, that's like, I would take that over any of the fast food things. It's one of the best things I've ever had.
I don't know if I can really believe you because you didn't think of it until now.
It sounds like I haven't had it.
It sounds
for so
like
long.
You're a poser Jew.
No, this says nothing about Jews. It's just a Detroit style.
Yeah, but
pizza.
you just said Jewish deli, and you're Jewish.
Because that's how I know about the kind of it's kosher corned beef. Kosher corned beef is amazing.
I know that, okay, that was the joke though, that you're a poser Jew. But it was a joke, Ryan.
But how can I be a poser when I love corned beef so much? Corned beef, deli mustard. I prefer a Kaiser roll over the rye. I know the rye is popular when it comes to corned beef, but I
have no idea. I've never even had corned beef or a Reuben or anything.
What? Dude. I don't know any like good Jewish delicatessens around here, but if I need to get you some corned beef, man.
Man,
next time we're somewhere where there's corned beef, I'm getting you some.
I'm starting to notice a trend of like, we're like a list of like places that we want to go where it's like has to do with me eating.
Really?
Yeah, like because we're gonna go to Jungle Gyms and get like international like groceries, and then also I've never been to Skyline. And we're gonna go there and I was gonna try the shitty like spaghetti with chili on it or whatever.
We could get that and eat it. You could eat it live, man.
And then now you want me to eat corned beef, like,
I'm broadening your food horizons.
You want me to eat a fucking alive octopus fucking tentacle next?
Well, we can start with a regular octopus tentacle and move up to the live one.
That's never going to happen.
Okay. Wait, really? If you were in Japan and I was like, Jacob, let's order this live octopus, and eat it.
You
wouldn't do it?
I would struggle to watch you eat it.
You wouldn't just try... You wouldn't try a small nibble? You wouldn't, like, take a nibble off of his finger? Like, his live finger that was wiggling? Not cooked? Well, that's just...
Like, even in Japan, they do it mostly as a novelty.
Yeah, because it's fun. There's got to be something fun about it. It's
fucking disgusting and horrifying. It looks so gruesome.
No, I actually have to agree, but you know, I'm just saying, when in Rome, Jacob.
When in
Rome.
When in Japan, do as the Japans do.
Yep. Wear kimonos and pray to shrines.
And insult their culture.
Yeah. Yeah, insult their own culture. Do they do that? They don't do that.
You would be doing that.
What did I do that was insulting?
If you went to Japan and you, like, tried to do Japanese stuff, but you just look like a fucking ignorant tourist.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, anything about the reason that they do that culturally, so I'm just doing it because I think it looks cool. Like, I don't even speak Japanese. That's actually what would probably happen, because I would totally, like, buy, like, a kimono and walk around, and there'd be like, people in suits walking around, like, who's this freaking asshole?
And you would go to a, like, temple, and you'd be, like, taking selfies in front of it, or, like, live vlogging, like, hey, what's up, everyone? I'm fucking Japan. Here's some random people. Say hi. You're on the internet.
And you, like, think they don't understand you, but they all speak English. They're just not speaking it to you because they don't want to talk to you. I'm pretty sure that I don't think you're legally allowed to, like, videotape people, like, in Japan like that without their consent. It's like you can't get consent if you don't speak the same language.
True, I guess. I don't know how that works. I've been wondering that for a long time, and I never looked it up.
Yep. Should we look it up?
I don't know. It seems like a pretty convoluted thing that would take a while to actually learn about.
Yeah, and it's probably not going to be that interesting.
I don't think anyone really would care unless they're interested in, like, doing live video out in the world.
Probably not. But you know what they might care about, Jacob? What would be on your last meal plate?
My death meal?
Your death meal.
That's... I don't know. Recently I've been having a very, like, poor relationship with food, where I've been, like, losing
Has it been beating you, Jacob?
The spaghetti touched me in the no-no spot.
The milk jug took its belt off and beat me.
The Milt came in my mouth.
The fish came in my mouth. You called it Milt. He said, I'm going to melt on you. I'm going to melt right in your mouth.
I'm going to melt where the sun don't shine.
I'm going to melt where the sun don't shine. Yeah. So
in the ocean and in your mouth.
All right.
Oh, man.
I need to know, Jacob.
All right. Well, number one, you got Milt, of course.
Yeah, of course. In fact, can I change my answer? Can I just switch everything to Milt?
Honey, I get the fucking kids in the car. I need my goddamn Milt now.
She's gonna get him. I'm getting him. Right in the car.
Jimmy, pinch off your shit and get the fuck out of here.
All right, Dad, I'm coming. Just fell into the can. All right.
All right.
All right, Jimmy.
Jimmy's a piece
Stop
of
distracting Jacob from telling me what's on his death row plate.
Oh my fucking god,
What?
Ryan.
It wasn't me. It was you.
I don't think so.
All right. You're right. My mom sent me a video. I'm gonna
share it with the class. No. If it was so important to get interrupted.
No.
People also want to know what Ryan's mom texted him.
She didn't text me. She sent me a video on Facebook.
Yep. And?
Hang on. This is scary.
This is scary. Are you calling your mom scary on the podcast, Ryan?
No, it's scary to...
Hear that? You got bad son on your hands.
That's mean.
I'm gonna have to bleep that out now.
Yeah, yeah, you are. Okay, hang on. Hang on. If you really must know. All right, it's just a video of a bunch of puppies playing with each other because they just got some new puppies and they're real cute and they're introducing them to the old puppies.
Oh.
Yeah.
The old puppies, so that would be just the other dogs.
Well, my grandma has a dog and it's basically a new puppy, and then my parents just got 2 new puppies.
Oh.
So they're introducing my grandma's puppy to their puppies, and they're just having a puppy play date there. And my mom decided that I needed to see that.
That's
and
fun.
I agree.
That's fun.
I agree because there's some cute puppies.
You know, speaking of dogs, you know what would be on my list? Chinese food.
Really? You love a good General Tso's or something like that?
Nah, probably not. But man, the last week I've been intermittently thinking about Chinese food, and I think tonight's the night. I think
You deserve it.
I think we're actually gonna be done recording at a decent time today.
Unlike at midnight. When did we end last time? Midnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, unlike that. We're wide awake now.
I'm a little tired, but we're rocking and rolling here.
We're half wide awake now.
I would definitely get Chinese food on my platter. I'd probably also get...
What specific kind of Chinese food? What's your go-to thing at the Chinese restaurant?
I like a good Szechuan chicken.
Szechuan. A kind of Szechuan, like the special Szechuan sauce at McDonald's.
No.
Oh.
Not like that.
A lot better.
Yeah, a lot better. That's one of the spicier dishes. Although now that I think about it, I might have to swap that out for Thai food because Thai is fucking.
Wait, is your favorite thing there the same as my favorite thing there?
At where?
At Thai restaurants?
Probably not.
Well, let's say it together on 3 and see if it's the same thing. Ready?
I don't remember what the name of it is that I...
Ah, crap! This isn't gonna work then.
And I've only had Thai food 3 times, but it was fucking amazing.
My go-to at the Thai restaurant's Pad See Ew. Pad See Ew. It's like Pad Thai, except it's got carrots and...
I like the one that has peanuts in it.
I'm not sure. I think a lot of them have peanuts in them though. Thai food.
I know a lot of them have a peanut sauce.
Yeah, a lot of them use peanut sauce. It's usually sweet and chili. But it's pretty spicy though. I really like that you can choose your own spice level. And I always tell them the hottest one, and then I've had a few times where it was actually really, really spicy. But
yeah, I did that one time where I was like, "No, just give me the hottest one." They're like,
"Are you sure?"
Yeah, fuck it, it'll be fine. And there was one time where it bit me in that. Well, it didn't really bite me in the ass because the whole dish was very scalding hot as it was, so it had to cool down for a long time. So I had to eat it slowly, anyways. But holy fuck, it was. I was crying and sweating and everything. It was super hot, but it was fucking amazing.
Yes, it's a very good experience.
Oh man, I'm so hungry for Thai food now.
I'm sorry I had to bring. Well, I'm sorry.
Well, we're talking about food.
Yeah, that's
it was
true.
Gonna happen anyways.
In general, we're talking about food. Okay, so you would have so far you would have that thing that you like at the Thai restaurants. I don't know. I've been looking up Thai food. I don't know if you're going to be able to find it, so we're just going to say Thai food for that. But
yeah.
We know what you're talking about.
Most Thai food would be fine for the last meal.
So you would have Thai food. What was the first thing that you said? Not what you got rid of. Or would it are we starting over with Thai food?
No, I didn't. I just got rid of I swapped Chinese food for Thai food.
Yeah.
And then I thought there was something I did already say first, but
it was Can you remember it, or was it not that important?
I think I forgot already. So I mean, I'm already not building a strong case for my list here.
It's okay.
But
it took me a while to get to my case.
I was also saying, like, lately I've been like having a shitty like time with food, and like nothing really sounds that appetizing, and like I don't want to cook for myself, and I pretty much will just eat like a lot of snacks, and I won't like eat a meal ever. But because I like,
well, you could get a snack with your last plate though. If you got a snack that you're
that seems like a waste of like my appetite. Like if I can get good, like I mean, I would like to have like hot meals every day, but that either requires me to cook every day, or buy food for like $12 a meal, and I don't want to spend my money on that. So
would you get like some kind of dessert with it though? Like,
no,
I didn't get to do a dessert item on mine. Like,
I don't go in for dessert usually. Like I don't even remember the last time I had ice cream. It's been so long, I cannot remember. It might have been like 2 years ago or more when I was in New Mexico. That might be the last time that I even had ice cream.
Wow. Yeah, I was thinking more on like the baked goods side, because like some people like to get brownies or like cookies for dessert.
I mean, I like a good cheesecake.
Yeah,
that's
a good
something,
cheesecake. That's
a good dessert, but
a nice Choco Taco.
But if I'm just gonna like load up because I want like a huge like filling meal, I don't think I would even include dessert.
That's probably a good. I think I wouldn't mind having like a really delicious, like, I don't know, like toffee cookie or something, or like a cookies and cream. Oh, like a cookies and cream cookie. Have you ever had one of those? Those are amazing. And I'm not talking about Oreos. It's like a
cookies and cream cookie.
Yeah, the cookie's like vanilla flavored, and then it has like Oreos in it, like crumbled up.
And like a cream.
No, it's kind of like the consistency. It's basically like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's got like, it's vanilla flavored, but then it's got the Oreos in the dough. That is some good stuff. I would take one of those on the side.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Beautiful.
But
anyway. You know Oddly has pretty good cookies?
Who?
Subway.
Yeah, they do. They're
I don't know why they're good. They kind of remind me of like the packaged like chewy Chips Ahoy cookies.
I don't really like those though. They're like a fresh baked version.
The store-bought chewy cookies taste like there's some sinister reason that made them chewy.
Yeah, it's like they shouldn't be soft.
Yeah, like, and it almost tastes like it shouldn't be soft, if you know what I mean. Like, it tastes like science or some shit.
It does not taste like a regular cookie.
It tastes like some spooky mad scientist shit.
And in my opinion, the regular Chips Ahoy are better than the chewy Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, too. But I'm the type of person that like I'm not gonna waste like a ton of calories on sweets. So I if I'm gonna eat sweets, I want it to be like I don't like hard cookies that are like crumbly. Mm-hmm. I only like soft ones. So if I'm gonna eat a cookie, it better be like the type of cookie that I like.
Yeah, like a Keebler cookie.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like the soft cookies.
Like a Mr. Fields? Or Mrs.
Fields?
Yeah. I mean, there was probably a Mr. there at some point.
Fucking Ryan trying to jam the patriarchy in there at every chance he can get.
Every single chance. I was just trying to build a story between Mr. and Mrs. Fields.
So were you actually done with your list? You just wanted to add in a dessert?
No, I was just adding in the middle because I forgot about
as your dessert. Because you started asking me what my list was. Yeah. I didn't know you were not done with yours.
I was, but I didn't think about dessert. Okay. And then I was wondering
if you were thinking about dessert. Is that the only dessert you want?
Yeah, I'll just leave it on that dessert. I want to continue on your list. This could merge.
Okay, and I actually did think of a dessert that I want.
Okay.
But I'll get to that.
Lay it at the end.
I'll lay it at the end.
Yeah, lay that right into their ears.
All right.
Blanket.
But I don't. I'm not really sure what else I would want. I definitely want pizza, but I don't have a specific place because. None of them, like, I've never had one that I was like, this pizza is fucking way better than any other, like, they might be special in a different way, but I've never had one that was, like, mind-blowing. So I might I might just take a safe route and go with Domino's for my pizza.
What? A Domino's pizza?
Yeah, because I've never had like a.
What?
I've never had like a local.
No.
Ryan, I've never had a nice local pizza place where I thought the pizza was so good that I would choose it over something reliable, like reliable and greasy, like.
Well, around here, I'd say that place is Chameleon, but.
I mean, if I had to pick like a more
good pizza,
if I had to pick more like a local place, I'd get like I guess like Italianette. Like no one's gonna know what that is, but
yeah, Italianette's okay.
But that's because I don't know any.
But I mean, like Jets is a chain, and their pizza's all right. Like from around, if you're going around here, I mean, I love New York pizza. It does. That's some good pizza.
And like Jets does fit into like the Detroit style pizza, like I was saying earlier that I like. But if I'm gonna get like a really decadent pizza, I want it to be almost closer to Chicago style, where it has like a fuckload of toppings on it.
And that's what you think Domino's is? Like Domino's is not thick.
No, it's like not super thick, but like it seems like they put a lot of sauce and cheese on it, and then if you have toppings as well, then it seems like a pretty hearty piece.
They definitely have solid like seasonings on the crust too, but like Domino's crust tastes really good, but I would definitely take Pizza Hut over Domino's if we're going like the pizza chain route.
Yeah, I'm not on board with that opinion, but
really,
I know a lot of people prefer Pizza Hut. And honestly,
only the pan pizza.
And you know what though? Like Pizza Hut literally makes me sick every time I eat it.
Whoa.
It's so oily that without fail, the last like dozen times I've had Pizza Hut, I was just like, I guess I'll have a slice or two just because it's hard for me to like resist pizza when it's there.
Yep.
And every time I would just get like a not good like stomach situation going on.
Wow.
Like a bit of the rumblies.
That's what Five Guys does to me.
Oh, that sucks. I fucking love Five Guys.
Every time I eat at Five Guys, I feel sick, but I'm like, it was amazing, but something about the oil there like makes me feel sick.
Yeah, they use peanut oil.
That could be why.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, because it's so good. It is so
well,
good.
You don't have to get fries. You could just get a burger.
Well, that's what it is though. The burgers do it to me too. Maybe it's because I eat burgers and fries. Maybe if I just got one, I'd be okay.
Yeah, if you just try getting a burger there, and then maybe
I haven't been to one in a while.
And then maybe you could stop at McDonald's on the way and get fries from there since you fucking love McDonald's so much.
Yeah, I do. Their fries are pretty solid.
I'm surprised you didn't put McDonald's on your list.
No, because McDonald's is like a go-to. Like it's something that I crave, and I do fairly often. But if like it's definitely not one of my favorite things. It's like I really like it as a go-to thing, but I like it as a go-to thing because I feel like I can eat it more often than the other ones without being sick of it. But it's not a favorite.
Yeah, it's just a good old standby choice.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of how I am with Burger King, because I don't really like McDonald's, but I do like Burger King.
That's why I was saying, like, Taco Bell I put on there, because, like, Taco Bell's, like, one of the lower quality ones, but, like, I really love Taco Bell.
I probably would put, like, maybe a chili relleno on my plate, because that's like my I pretty much get chili relleno like at any Mexican restaurant, and it's fucking good. So I'd probably put a chili relleno there with my bowl of Thai food. And I don't know, I don't think any Italian stuff's gonna make it because it's super heavy, and like it's basically the same thing as like Mexican food in some ways.
Italian food.
I almost never eat Italian food, and a lot of red sauce like gives me indigestion, so
you're staying away from the Italian food,
which is weird because pizza sauce doesn't give me indigestion, but like pasta sauce, maybe it's the tomato, like when there's whole tomatoes in it and stuff, there's so much acidity that
maybe. What do you like pesto sauce though?
Fuck no.
Really?
I hate Alfredo and pesto.
Oh, you don't like Alfredo?
Ew, no. Alfredo's disgusting to me.
What about like just a cream sauce?
No.
No?
The only cream sauce that I like is this rosé sauce that I've had before. It's a cream based sauce, but it has like
rose. It's part marinara, isn't it?
Maybe.
Because it's like that light pink sauce. I know what you're talking about. I thought that maybe it has. I don't know.
I'm trying. I've made it before, and I can't remember what's in it that makes it has the particular taste.
What people also ask, what is pink sauce made?
Yeah, that's definitely not the same pink sauce.
No, because this is like vodka, a blend of marinara sauce and Alfredo sauce, a blend of ketchup and mayonnaise. Ew. Oh, there's a whole Wikipedia page on pink sauce. Oh.
I think a lot of people call pink sauce like what Yum Yum sauce is.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not even close. Well, I put it. What's in rose? Like rose. I can't do the little thingy over the e, the italic or what accent. Right. Italic accent. You're right. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I can't do that on this keyboard. So
you don't know the hacks.
I don't know the hacks. I have no idea. There's no symbol for that.
It doesn't matter. It's just like
this is an American keyboard.
Made in America.
Yeah. Logitech, made in America.
I think it's just like tomatoes. It's like tomatoes and some sort of like cream base.
Maybe if I add Italian to that. Dennis's Italian rosé sauce. Well, we could look up Dennis's recipe real quick.
I think that says Denise, Ryan.
No, it's totally Dennis's.
Dennis with an E.
Yeah, Dennis with an E. It's a silent E.
That'd be funny if your name, like if there's a guy who's named Denise and he's like, "Hi, it's Dennis with an E."
Yeah, dude. You're totally on it. It's like a cream sauce, but with like a little. It's got tomato sauce stuff and garlic,
crushed
and basil.
tomatoes.
So it's basically it's heavy. Okay, it's heavy cream. Yeah. Moscato wine, so it's got wine in it. That's probably what makes it different than like vodka sauce. That vodka sauce probably has vodka. Rosé sauce probably has wine. That's what I would guess.
Yeah,
but it's just a mixture of. It's a cream mixture with regular marinara sauce. Cool.
Yeah, that sauce is the only one that I like. That's like a creamy sauce.
Gotcha, because it's still got that tomato flavor. Have you ever had carbonara? Chicken carbonara. The sauce on that's kind of like Alfredo sauce.
I think so.
That's my favorite. It's a cream sauce, but it's got like either. I think it has either. It's got peas in it for like certain kinds. It's like peas, bacon, and cream sauce. But sometimes they swap that out with like either like prosciutto or prosciutto. They swap it out with a thinly sliced prosciutto. Wrap around your tongue and then swallow you whole.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, yep. Just starts at the tongue and grows bigger, the prosciutto snake.
That's some vor shit, Ryan. Which, by the way, you never...
I never...
You never figured out what that was.
I didn't. I still don't know.
Because you turned it into some weird bit and then, like, forgot about it.
I didn't... No, when I typed it in, it didn't... You couldn't find it. Like,
I don't think you spelled it the wrong way. You spelled it like it was the beginning of Jason Voorhees.
Vor? Like V-H-O-O-R.
It's probably V-O-R-E.
V-O-R...
If I had to guess.
V-O-R-E. Vor. Combining form. What does vor
that's a
mean?
suffix, though.
What is voring? Why is vor called vor? Maybe that'll give us the answer. Compared to hard vor, soft vor is usually seen as more sensual and sexually... What? Oriented because of its relatively non-violent nature. Female genital vor, vaginal vor, is where the person is consumed by the vagina and taken into the womb, and often referred to as unbirthing or rebirth birth. What?
Reverse birth.
Reverse birth. What?
Yeah, I've heard of this as like also people that like fantasize about being like a tiny human and
Vorophilia.
Getting like eaten by people. And there's like anime porns of it and shit.
So you said... So it was a real thing, and I was just spelling it wrong the whole time.
Yeah, and you just kept like steamrolling, and I was like, well, we'll never know. But I did remember it.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about food, and you made some weird thing about a thing wrapping around your tongue.
Yeah, and then eating the whole. Yeah, I guess if you want to be consumed, you're a well.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. You were like,
Vorophyte.
you typed in like, what does it mean if I want to be consumed, and then it was like an addiction website or some shit, or like a helpline.
Yeah, I kept bringing up the suicide helplines, but clearly I am a bad searcher. Proven here. But the thing that we've learned
Multiple
today
times.
is that if it's been mentioned on People Also Search For, we'll search for it eventually. And, you'll be there to find out the answers with us. Hopefully. If you're so inclined. But we still didn't finish off your plate.
I bet people that like want to eat like live octopus like tentacles and shit probably like vor.
Probably. They probably do. But, I may not want to consume people or be consumed by people, but I know that there's some really bad people out there that have consumed a final meal, and I think that we should compare what we would eat
maybe
in our final meal
with
I'll some real ones.
I'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
I got Thai food, and I got chili relleno, and I got pizza. Like, that's pretty solid. Yeah. I also love mac and cheese, so I'd probably get like a side of mac and cheese, maybe some potato wedges in there too, just for good measure. I don't think a burger is gonna make the list or anything, but I do have a dessert, which is definitely my favorite ice cream dessert I've ever had. It's the Reese's Blizzard from Dairy Queen. That was like a limited time one. And it had Reese's, like chunks of Reese's peanut butter cups and Reese's Pieces in it.
Whoa, that is a lot of Reese's stuff.
It was so
jam-packed
fucking good,
in
dude.
there.
It was amazing.
I really like those Snickers ice cream bars too. I mean,
the ice cream bars.
Yeah, not the Snickers, but the Snickers ice cream bars.
Oh my god, those are amazing. Those and the Twix ones, like I don't even love Snickers or Twix that much, but those ice cream ones are fucking good as hell.
Very good. Way better than their like candy bar counterpart.
Oh yes.
So, did I put pizza on my list too? I would.
Well, yeah,
from Gus's. Yeah. Right. So.
If you don't have pizza on your list, you're not even a fucking American.
But I need ranch dressing with the pizza, and I want ghost pepper flakes on it. Pepperoni pizza.
Speaking of ranch dressing, and I typically hate ranch dressing, but there's this Southwest ranch at Kroger. It's like the light version. It tastes exactly like that, like orange sauce they have at Taco Bell. It tastes identical.
Chipotle sauce?
It's Southwest Ranch.
But I think it's the Chipotle sauce.
Oh, is that what they call it?
That's what the really orange one is Chipotle sauce.
Oh, okay.
If it tastes like that stuff is good.
It tastes exactly like that. And I have, like, I'll make burrito, like, filling stuff with, like, rice and meat and beans. And I'll put some of that Southwest Ranch on there. And it tastes exactly like Taco Bell. It's so weird. So if you have a Kroger anywhere near you, get some of that stuff if you like Taco Bell. It's a good time. It doesn't taste too much like ranch.
Nah.
It doesn't have that sick, disgusting,
delicious
dairy taste of ranch.
50 calories per tablespoon taste. It really is terrible for you. It's good. Okay, so our lists are, I'd say they're fairly common. Like, people like that kind of food. If you're going out, you may as well go out with stuff that's bad for you. So,
oh yeah, of course you want to. I mean, my stuff wasn't really that bad for me, except for the pizza.
True. You're a healthy boy. But Oscar Ray Bolin Jr. And this is from the most extravagant last meals on death row list. Apparently, he ordered a ribeye steak cooked medium rare, a baked potato that had both butter and sour cream. Don't forget either one of those. and a salad that included tomato and cucumber on top, garlic bread, and a bottle of Coca-Cola. For dessert, some lemon meringue pie.
You gotta have that Coca-Cola classic. The rest of the meal sounds really boring, though.
Yeah, it does. That's a really classic meal. Like, that's a normal meal. Maybe in prison, you probably don't get that kind of stuff, though. So it makes sense.
Oh, like what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, ours was an imaginary.
Well, no, they probably haven't. Yeah, they haven't had. No, I mean, they might be able to get that kind of food, but they might not be able to. Like, let me put it this way.
All right, try it again.
The food that they don't eat much of, like, food outside prison food for such a long period of time that they probably just want a normal meal that tastes good.
Oh, so you mean they're like pretzels and cheese?
Yeah. They're just like because it's been so long since they've had it.
Peanut butter and jelly.
What's something I haven't had here in prison for the last 15 years, and it's just like steak.
I know. Tuna
sandwich. And a glass of milk.
Oh, that's never going to get old to me.
I'm glad you liked it. I hope everybody else did too. Don't get diabetes. Okay, so this next one from Earl Forrest, this would go good with a glass of milk. He's gonna eat pasta, steak, tomatoes, cucumbers. What's with the cucumbers? They all like cucumbers. A side of fruit.
I know what it is.
And a piece of chocolate cake. He washed that down with a glass of milk. It actually says that. Yeah.
That's great. That's another boring meal, though. That fucking sucks.
Maybe we should go down the list. Maybe the good ones are at the bottom.
Well, you can just browse through them. You don't have to just skip all the way down to the bottom.
Okay. I won't.
Being a fucking lunatic, Ryan.
I know. The computer's freaking out. It's just going up. It's going down. All right. Here we go. We'll browse through them real quick. This is a little bit more unhealthy and kind of ridiculous.
Looks like fried chicken.
Yeah. I don't know if that's like the actual picture. Oh, that's just an advertisement or something.
No, he got a bunch of fried shit. Fried okra, fried chicken fried steak, bacon cheeseburger.
Triple the meat, 3 fajitas, a pound of barbecue, an entire meat lover's pizza, a pint of ice cream, and as a finale, a slab of peanut butter fudge with crushed peanuts. This guy went hard. Yeah. And he probably ate every single bit of that. All right, so that's more along the line of where we were at. That's even more ridiculous than ours, like in size and scale. This one, Ronnie Lee Gardner. He got a lobster with apple pie, vanilla ice cream, and for dessert, a dessert followed by a 7-Up. Oh, he wanted the 7-Up after dessert. Oh, vanilla ice cream dessert.
Yeah, but that's because if you have carbonated beverage after you eat it, it helps the digestion process, and you don't want to be, getting put to death and you have a tummy troubles.
Yeah, and then you get shocked and you poo all over.
You're gonna shit your pants anyway, so at least you want it to be like,
a flattering shit. Yeah. You don't want you to be that guy who got slaughtered and then you had like this giant shit explosion and that's what people know you for. Yeah. You want to be, it's just a little baby shit. Just comes right out.
A little bead.
You just maybe have some Pepto-Bismol with that final meal.
Was that a Stromboli?
Wait, what? Yeah.
Calzone.
Let's see what was in this one. There is. He ate a steak and a cheese calzone, a pizza topped with meat, a stuffed portobello mushroom, and a chef's salad that incorporates both honey mustard and ranch dressing.
What's up with the salads too? It's like what?
Maybe they don't have too many salads.
They need some roughage there so that the shit doesn't blast out too hard. Yeah. Die.
Yeah. I mean, not everyone's getting salad, but this one's even got like a side of coleslaw. Oh, here you go from earlier. They know what's up. Connor ordered 10 hush puppies, 10 pieces of fried catfish, 2 triple deluxe hamburgers with bacon added on, a sliced raw onion, and 2 whole pints of vanilla ice cream. But the real winner here is these 10 hush puppies.
Yeah. It's very specific.
Yeah. Well, see, at least one of neither of us said hush puppies, did we? That was just a conversation we were having earlier. So far, none of the things we've said have come up in any of these platters.
Well, maybe they have like a limited menu, so to speak. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
They're all really different. Like this one's got a bunch of breakfast foods, including a dozen eggs scrambled with onions, a pound of fried bacon, fried taters, peach pie, coffee, and iced tea. So, I mean, there's all kinds of like mussels, barbecue spare ribs, half of a pumpkin pie. Oh, that one's already been out. Here, wait, look, a double cheeseburger from Burger King. That was something that neither of us wanted Burger King.
And a room temperature can of SpaghettiOs. What the
Whoa!
fuck? And this was Thomas J. Grasso. Grasso was his name. Oh.
Grasso complained that the SpaghettiOs weren't legit, and his last words were literally, "I did not get my SpaghettiOs.
Oh,
I got spaghetti. I want the press to know this." Oh, he lived on with a C. Good job, Thomas J. Grasso. Everybody knows that you never got your SpaghettiOs. They only gave you spaghetti.
Yeah.
Good job.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Well, you know what else is too bad? That we're going to have to bring this train into the station.
We are.
For the last bit of our very spooky themed podcast of October.
Because it's scared to die with your last meal.
It's been a fun ride, everyone. We might do more theme stuff in the future. We had fun talking about all these topics, and let us know if we should do more theme stuff in the future. There was something else I was going to say, and I forgot.
So it's not that important, but...
Oh, also, I've been doing Inktober so far. I think it's day 13 now, and I haven't missed a day. If anyone cares to check out my drawings, they can go to Jacob_P_Snyder on Instagram, and there you can see it.
I'm sure they're lovely. Everybody go like them and...
Yeah, you haven't even seen them.
I haven't.
Because you don't really go on Instagram that much.
I know. I haven't been on there. I mean, if you look at the people also search for Instagram right now, it's dead.
It's dead. Yeah.
It's because it hasn't really started
well,
yet.
When we get more stuff to post,
yes,
then we'll... But, we're building everything up, bite-sized chunks. And,
as much as we can handle. Get you this steaming hot content.
Yeah. That's the first priority, is to actually get the show out every week. But I think it's going to be fun, and I look forward to more fun shenanigans on The People Also Search For Podcasts. Yeah.